This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Awal.
Well, Sergio, Nyakobani say what bids for the World Cup 2030, which is 100 years of the World Cup na ebe baso na. Next year, in the year 2024, FIFA ebe awarded ni obeji the bid to host the 2030 World Cup no. Unze last year, enenya that bid from southern part of America, Mekai Alejandro Dominguez, who happens to be the president of CONMEBOL, Oko Brazil, Money, Argentina, and Mosado, omo the 3 bids and a buy, 4 countries and a buy mobile bid for that World Cup. No, omo se omo pese moji esi omo naso, omo pese omo freno Mundial Centenario. So bekaya Uruguay, Paraguay, Argentina, and Chile. And Akokabum say omo pese omo hosted the 2030 edition of the World Cup. But that year, ebenya 100 years of the tournament. Another bid Akoba the transcontinental bid, which is Greece from Europe, Egypt from Africa, and then Saudi Arabia from Asia. But Sergio, one thing is that there is another bid, which used to be the bid from the Iberian Peninsula, which is Bebia, Spain, and Portugal, Ewo border. So omo the Ukraine eka ho o map no say netie o map na. But Ukraine far away from the Iberian Peninsula. So Sergio no indication about say omo Ukraine free the Morocco ababe ka ho. So Morocco now replaces Ukraine in that Iberian Peninsula bit. It used to be an European bit of which Alexander Cyprin, who happens to be the president of UEFA, backed that bid no say a European bid. By 2030, they have to win that bid to host the World Cup. But how Ukraine has been so far. Indication about said now Ukraine had wanted to add up to that bid. No, said the Mubenya recovery process after the Ukraine and Russia war na air kosono. Said Mubetimenya infrastructure development. Ebetime drew by that time no to me hosting. But said you say Russia counter offensive na because obi a monitor the Russian Ukraine war na. I say Ukraine also the Russians so air counter and they are making a lot of damages in Ukraine krum na ankasa. Around January and Vladimir Putin or change the general army man na or there no. It used to be Surovkin, Sergei Surovkin, and no changing because by that time now the Ukrainians were winning the war. And then he decided to change him and bring in a certain Geramisov. So no by now, that counter was offensive, no. So said you, Ukraine is suffering from a lot of damages. So ABI no by that time, whether say when is the war going to end? So Morocco now come up as as independent country to host that bid of 2030 World Cup no. That Iberian Peninsula bid no of Spain and then Portugal. So said you Morocco ababe kaun. They have been one of the countries who bidded for 1994. They bidded for 1998. Germany 2006 Germany winning that bid no. Bidi. Yeah, the World Cup ever South Africa, which was 2010. Africa no. They bidded for that one, and the one now ever so in the next World Cup, which is the Canada, Mexico, and the US one no. So 5 bids, Seju. But this time around, they've added themselves to that Iberian Peninsula bid. Let's see what's happening next year, which is going to be the 74th Congress of FIFA no. No mobe awardo that bid no. My bang and the bid no be ma omo de be hosti the 2030 World Cup no. Yes, Seju, a big game. The Lucas Moripe Stadium this afternoon in Pretoria, Tshwane, South Africa, as Mamelodi Sundowns welcomes Africa's Club of the Century, Nadia Lali. Said you young fan to him say Ali and we need game da on South African soil. We need game da. Out of 13 outings, they've had 8 draws and 5 defeats, including that 5-0 lose now Munyae in 2019 when Pichu Mosimani was on the touchline for Mamelodi Sundowns. So a grounder very very difficult for the Egyptians. And Sawasha and Swa Mamelodi Sundowns of late has been one of the boogie sides of the Red Army when it comes to continental showpiece. And it was evident when they met last week it was a game the South Africans took the lead. Yes, El Ali rallied, came back strongly. Mohammed Abdul Monim and then Hussein El Shahat had that 2 goals before set Tapelo Morena score man here 2-2. But Sejo, the game will be won on the tactical grounds. And how Meka Rulani Mokwena, the Mamelodi Sundowns coach, Sejo, said you see they play with so much of confidence. Nieme how they build from the back. She Kuliso Mudau, she Obre Modiba, she Grant Kikana, and Motobi Mvala, a defensive midfielder now, or more converting into center defender. Otimi bought so very creditably for the Mamelodi Sundowns team. No? When Marcelo Allende, that Argentine international Chile, he's playing so well. She Sifelele Mkuliso mo, up front, Ubenya Cassius Mailula mo, any the likes of Tembas one. So they have a very good squad. How they are able to build from the back, no? One thing that excites me. But El Ali will need to be very, 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 very cautious today. As I saw because someone here, Mamelodi Sundowns special more. Last season, Mamelodi Sundowns did it double over them. They beat them in Keru and beat them in South Africa. But this time around, it ended in a draw in the first leg. No, one thing is that El Ali Mezi some of the key stars in the first leg. No, someone like Hussein, someone like Hamdi Fatimuna, Amir El Solaya Muina were not part, but probably they could be back this time around. Mohammed El Shanawi, around. May hear how Hani Mohammed will be dealing with Cassius Mailula on that flanks. No, deep in midfield, how is Ali Udien going to be dealing with the likes of Marcelo Allende and the likes of Tebo Mokwena? No, but Sejo, it will be a battle, a very real battle. For me, Meko for winner. Sejo Meko for Mamelodi Sundowns. But it's a draw there and Sheda Nyame Wawa. But Meko for win there, Meko for Mamelodi Sundowns. Wow. The other game, no, a work of Morocco. Also Ottawa Petro Luanda. Yes, work won 1-0, but Sejo, they struggled. They won 1-0 against Petro Luanda during the first leg of this double header. No. Pasejo mo Briankasa. And it was a penalty crown and Naya Jabrani edishe go no. Petro Luanda man for insheda more money enkoso. For almost 3-4 years they've been consistent. Ye CAF Champions League group stage bia and that's the reason why some of their players are part of the Angola national team. Where someone like Yano, Here Nelson, all these guys are part. Who the likes of Miguel Mo, all these guys are Mobo Petro Luanda, are part of the main Palancas Negras stream of the Angola national team. And they have a very good squad that even though I might tip work say based on the fact that they have the experience, they have the quality. Yes, Omo bread during the first leg, but they can do something. Where Yaya Jabrani Mo, where Hamdi El Asuni, and Atiat Allah after that wonderful display at the World Cup, he's never turned back. He's doing so well. Last season, it used to be Ashraf Dari and a partner, Amin Farhani. Ashraf Dari, free or call France. Omonia is setting Asene Zola from TP Mazembe, who has been doing very well for them at the center of defense. For them, the Ebia Meko for slim win for work of Morocco team. No. Sergio, Enwa in the under 20 AFCON, no. Third place game, no. Ebaso. Nigeria defeated Tunisia by 4-0. Ibrahim Mohammed, Ahmed Abdullahi, and then the third and fourth goal from Jude. But Sergio, the third goal, how Jude took the ball deep from the center. It's me Danny in the way through around 3 players. So it was very, very wonderful. And the Nigerians, no more in some budget tournament, but unfortunately they lost against Gambia in the semi-finals. So they needed to settle for a bronze medal. What is very important, say they are in the bronze zone, they are in the medal zone, which has made them qualify to the World Cup, under 20 World Cup. Who's the ultimate do semi-finals? At least 4 countries are here they call as your reps on the country. Here they call World Cup no. So that's the all important thing Nigeria for Timenya. But to qualify for the World Cup no, it's a very good thing. But and then I tip Senegal, Sergio, to win the under 20 AFCON. Yes, Gambia can do something. Gambia, the one guy be by a friend Adama Bojan. Sergio, right now Tottenham and Nottingham Forest are tracking that by. Okay. And my kind say almost send scout aqua comunitano. Ebia, so mutimi negotiate well. Omo be fan na waba be come team no. Ebia mo de no be call junior side. Say omo kakra before so be promote no. Gambia, this is Gambia. Yeah. What are they doing right? African Cup of Nations under 17, under 20. And the Gambia to me making a tiny Gambia. Tiny Gambia. They are there.
Size of the country, no. Nene, the ball no say the city.
And also ho Seju. And also ho. But Seju here they are. Yebo African Cup under 20 finals. Two neighbors in Asia.
So can Nigeria never go finals in Gambia.
But
there is size in there.
Yeah, no. But Seju you
see Nigeria go yi omu free. Am qualify for what?
Yeah.
So football then yes.
Metiwase. But I think that they've done massively well. Okay. But for me Seju I tip the Senegal team. I tip them because we say among concede goal. Yes, yeah, competition I see. From match day 1 group stage up to the last game, which was the semi-finals, I expect them to continue. Lamine Camara and Pape Diallo and the likes of Pape, Abou Cissé, and then the other guys around. No, Sergio, I tip them.
Tunisia might enjoy game.
One Pulu strengths, no. One Pulu.
Mama enjoy it.
Who's it? A man for Casa, Nigeria for Nini.
Una woka
no Egypt for coach no be kind after say group stages no ba na wie no
okay you for players we obi na 2020
yes I know woka almost in Nigeria for nyini too much who's Tunisia almost touchline Adel Salimi South African antithesis no ka almost squad no only Ben Slimani Munanebo and no he was the one only the current coach of that under 20 team of the Tunisian team no but Sergio I tip the Senegalese team to win the title.
Awal Mohammed and so I don't know